What if self-improvement isn't really about yourself? The self-improvement industry might actually be leading you towards self-defeat. What if everything you've been told about getting better has everything back to front? I, like many other people, used to think that self-improvement was about becoming the best, about achieving great things, about beating everyone else. It took me a long time to realize that actually this belief might be leading me to be building the wrong things for the wrong reasons. By the end of this video, I'll show you where self-improvement goes wrong and what you can do about it. I want to ask you to think about something for a moment. Think about the last time you were scrolling through Facebook or Instagram or one of those social media platforms. Look at what people are posting. Just notice how many people post about their self-improvement, all the things that they want to put out in the world that paint them in this really wonderful light. And it seems like everybody's optimizing themselves, everybody's improving themselves, everybody's becoming better and better and the best version of themselves. But I look at that a different way. It seems to me that everybody's looking for validation. It's like they're searching for something. It's like there's something missing that's leading these people to post these things on social media to get some sort of reaction, some sort of positive reaction. And you know, we've all been there, haven't we? Everybody needs validation at some point. You know, we do something that we're proud of and we want to share that with the people closest to us, our friends, our family. Maybe beyond that, we want to tell people about something wonderful that happened to us or something wonderful that we did. It's that feeling of, you know, this thing that I've done, this thing that I'm proud of, how do I show it? How do I tell people about it? But the thing is, that's not self-improvement. It's performance. And it often leaves you feeling empty because that validation doesn't last. Ultimately, it's a trap. And the self-improvement industry profits from keeping us in that trap, in that loop, that validation loop. And here's the thing. Think about what it is that you're actually striving for. What are the goals that you're working towards? What is the image of success that you're striving to achieve? Because the thing is, when you're chasing someone else's definition of success, and success in the world we live in is typically defined as wealth, power, status, looks, material possessions. And when you're striving for those things, you're always going to feel like you're failing because it's not really you. It's not speaking to the true part of you. It's not authentic. There's something missing. You're performing a role that someone else wrote for you. You didn't write that role for yourself. And when we strip everything back, is that really what life is all about? Is money and wealth really what life is all about? Is status really what life is all about? I would argue that it isn't, that there's something more to life than those things. So let's do a thought experiment for a moment. And I want you to imagine that you achieved everything that the self-improvement industry promises. You know, the perfect body, the perfect bank account, the perfect house, the perfect career, the perfect job. You have status, you've optimized yourself fully. And I want you to imagine you go to bed one night, it's dark, it's quiet, you're all alone, just you and your thoughts. Are you fulfilled? Are you happy? And I would argue that in our heart of hearts, we know that that isn't enough. We realize that life, or we have a feeling that life is worth more than those things. There's some missing component that we need to find. You know, we might have the fitness instructor with a perfect physique and a full six-pack who feels empty inside. We have the entrepreneur who has millions of pounds. He has all the material possessions he could ever want, but he's afraid of losing it. We have the celebrity who bathes in the warmth of fame and fortune, but feels completely isolated. And the question is why? Why is this the case? And I believe the answer is because the destination was wrong in the first place. The mistake is self-optimization for validation, not for meaning. And the simple, harsh, brutal truth is that we can't buy our way out of this. True personal power can't be bought. It can't come from anyone else. It has to come from you. That's why it's hard, right? That's why it's so hard. But that's why it's worth it. It's the greatest thing that we can do as human beings. In fact, I would argue it's what life is all about. And what greater task, what greater challenge for each of us individually to find out what self-improvement really means, what it's really all about. True power, true self-improvement, true self-actualization doesn't happen in a vacuum. We're all connected, all of us. All the great things that we've done as a species is through collaboration, through coming together, through helping one another, through being the best person that we can be as an individual in service of other people, to help those closest to us, to help our neighbours, to help our country, to help our civilization. Now, each of us has unique strengths, unique characteristics, unique interests, things that we're naturally good at, and contributions that we're in a position to make. And it's true that it's harder to find out what those unique things are for us as individuals than it is to go out and follow a kind of generic self-improvement script. The latter is far easier and it's more seductive. The former is much harder. But once you find it, it's infinitely more powerful. The great American president, John F. Kennedy, didn't say, ask not what your country can do for you, but what you can do for your country, and tell everyone about it. The great speech by JFK demonstrates something really powerful. It's asking not what we're obliged to receive from other people, and in this case, validation through things that we do, but what we can do for other people in service of our fellow citizens. And this is the real alternative. It's building and growing and developing yourself to help and serve your fellow human beings. It's about contribution without seeking credit. It's about value without validation. And that is where true meaning and fulfillment comes from. So if not for validation, what specific things should we do? We've talked about serving other people, but what does that look like? Where should we focus our energies and our efforts? And there are 4 things: the body, the mind, creation, and contribution. It's about not having a perfect body, but a capable one. One that is a temple for your mind. It's about building strength so that can be used in service of others. It's about the mind. Not building up knowledge to impress other people, but it's about feeding your mind good quality things. Just like you would feed your body to have a healthy body, it's about knowing what to feed your mind to have a healthy mind. It's not about arbitrary content for arbitrary likes. It's about developing your power of creation, one of the greatest powers that humanity has. Everywhere you look in the world, if you see human intervention, or human creations, or human buildings, or human sculptures, or art, music, film, those things started as ideas in a human mind, but they were made real through creative output and creative activity. And it's about directing body, mind, and creativity towards contributions and connections with other people. Forget money, forget power, forget status, forget looks. They're all highly seductive, and that's why everybody's trying to sell you those ideas, because they speak to us on some sort of primal level. What's less seductive but more powerful? It's your true self. It's your true inner potential. It's that part of you that no one else knows, no one else has access to apart from you. That part of you that no one else can control. It's the part of you that's yours alone. And that is what this channel is all about. It's about rediscovering that part of you and helping you bring it to life across those 4 dimensions. Because here's what I've learned. When you build yourself to serve other people, the meaning and fulfillment that you were chasing through validation just happens. It's a natural byproduct of those things, those 4 dimensions. So that's why self-improvement is back to front. When it's all about you, for you, maybe at the expense of other people, it's empty. It's missing some crucial ingredient. When it's about becoming the best person that you can be and developing all of your potentials to contribute, it lifts you up. Build yourself in service to others. If this resonates with you, please subscribe. I'm posting weekly as I build substance across these 4 dimensions. Let your personal renaissance begin today.